Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for always stopping by. But the appreciation is for all the old members. If you're new, you can fill the first timers form by subscribing and you'll be welcomed in our next video. I'm glad you all have made it successfully to the entrepreneurship series. Without further ado, we're going to dive straight into it. I'm sure by now a lot of you are already asking what's the aim, what's the purpose of the entrepreneurship series? Well, the purpose of this series is to guide already existing entrepreneurs into habits and mindsets that would make them more money, and to tell, inform, and enlighten aspiring entrepreneurs into knowing if entrepreneurship is for them, into knowing if they should go ahead with entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship is not for everybody. You don't want to start something you fail at. It's better not to start at all. Know how to start, what to start. It will save you time and embarrassment. That is the purpose of the entrepreneurship series. You're already an entrepreneur, you are making money, but you want to level up, make more money. This series is for you. You're an aspiring entrepreneur. This series is for you. You'll know whether or not to ply the path of entrepreneurship or whether to leave it and do something else. And if it is for you, you would also know and then focus and get the right knowledge into becoming a millionaire entrepreneur. Let's dive in. First things first, we can't possibly begin an entrepreneurship series without saying and discussing who an entrepreneur is. An entrepreneur is a person who strives for success, takes on risks, and starts up their own venture, service, business, etc. That is who an entrepreneur is. From the definition alone of an entrepreneur, a person who strives, not a person who sits and waits for success. A person who strives for success, takes actionable steps to become successful. That is who an entrepreneur is. An entrepreneur also takes on risks. Risks because it is risky to be successful. On the path to success is risk, multiple risks in fact. So if you are scared of risk, that means you are also scared of becoming successful and not scared of remaining poor. That is just what it means. Now, on today's episode of the entrepreneurship series, we'll be discussing the mindsets of people who are successful, the mindset of a millionaire entrepreneur, the mindset of somebody who wants to become a millionaire entrepreneur. That's what we'll be discussing on this topic, and we'll be discussing just three mindsets, three core mindsets. There's several of them. There are a lot of them, but we'll be discussing just three for today's episode. The first mindset I'll be discussing with you is the abundance mindset. Now, I love this so much. Before we go into discussing the abundance mindset, I said earlier that entrepreneurs strive for success. There's something Denzel Washington says that I love so much. He says an entrepreneur does what he has to do. Paraphrasing, by the way. So an entrepreneur does what he or she has to do what he or she wants to do. Think about it. Think about it. Whatever that means to you, think about it. It means that, and as an entrepreneur, you don't need money, you don't need capital to take you from 0 to 1. You need capital to be able to take you from 1 to 2, from 1 to 5, from 1 to 10, but you don't need capital to take you from 0 to 1. What you need is your mindset. What you need is an entrepreneurship mindset to take you from 0 to 1. That is why you notice that most millionaires, entrepreneurs don't give loans to people who haven't started a business yet. You see, what they do is that they give grants to people who want to start a business, because they know that if they are to give a loan to somebody who has never started a business, the possibility of paying back the loan is Zero. Zero. That is why most times people only give loans to people who are already in business, to already existing businesses. You'll be like, oh, I applied for this loan to start a business, but I didn't get it. Because you don't need money from an external source. If you have money, fine, that will take you from 0 to 1. Why not? But you don't need money to take you, especially a loan. You don't need a loan to take you from 0 to 1. Are we together? Back to the abundant mindset. The mindset of a millionaire mind. The mindset of people who make money. The mindset of entrepreneurs that make money. The mindset of entrepreneurs that are going to succeed. First is the abundant mindset. You have to see life in a new light. You have to know that there is enough money to go around. You have to understand that money is not scarce. It's just not in your hands for now. You have to understand that there's enough money. There's plenty of money. You just have to get your fair share of the money that is already in circulation. That is what you have to know. That's one thing you have to know. And then most importantly, your thinking should align with what or who you want to become. You start thinking like a millionaire now before you become a millionaire. You don't start thinking like a millionaire when you already become a millionaire. Because if you don't start thinking like a millionaire now, you cannot become a millionaire. It starts first with your mind. You have to start thinking, you have to start acting and looking at life through the lenses of a millionaire. That is why you have to study millionaires. That is why you have to read books that millionaires read, because you have to first become in your mind before you become physically. Yes, I know you'll be saying, oh, but I have limited resources. Yes, live within your resources, but think, project yourself, see yourself there, confess it, close your eyes, imagine yourself where you want to be, and you'll see the man. When I say act like a millionaire, I don't mean spend like a millionaire. A millionaire has millions. So if he takes out 10 million to buy a shoe, you shouldn't do the same because you don't have that spending power. You should think like a millionaire. Why do I need to get this? Why do I need to move forward? Why do I need to invest this into my business? A millionaire sees investment, sees putting in money into his business as an asset, as an investment, because a millionaire knows that if he puts money into his business, it would produce, it will bring more money, it will bring proceeds back to his business and back to himself. Yes, it is hard to imagine yourself where you are not already. It takes guts and courage to see a reality that doesn't exist. Yes, it takes guts and courage. Not everyone can do it. That is why not everyone is a millionaire. That's why not everyone is rich, and that's why not everyone will become rich, because it takes guts to see a reality that doesn't exist. Because you might wake up in the morning and there's no food in your house, but then you are seeing yourself on a table, on a banquet, where there's so much food, and that you are even having to give out the food because it is in abundance. You are seeing yourself there. That vision will take you there. You will take steps. You will take actionable steps towards getting to where you see, towards getting to your vision. But if you can't see it, you will just remain in the one-room apartment where you don't have food to eat every day, and you keep complaining that the world is wicked and that there's no money, because there's a lot of money. You just have to know how to get your fair share of the money, and that will only happen if you possess the abundance mindset. And if you know that there's a lot, you would strive to get a lot. If you know that there's a lot, you would want to get your share of a lot. If you know that there's a lot, you would ask for a lot. You would charge a lot for your services, because you know, you are aware that there's a lot of money. So money is not a scarcity. Money is not the problem. The price of your product is not the problem. The truth is, if you don't know that there's a lot, you cannot ask for a lot. Not because you are lazy or inconsistent, just because you can't fathom the idea of a lot of money being yours or being in your possession. That's just the bottom line. That's just it. But if you can picture a lot of money being yours, being in your possession, then you can get a lot of money and make a whole lot of money. Everyone has a different reality. Now, for some people, 30K is a lot of money. It is so much money that they'll be like, 30K, you have 30K. You have 30K in your account. Yeah, rich kid, 30K. 30K is a lot of money for them. You can't blame them. But for another person, 30K is just 30K. Like, what is 30K? That is the same way. People have different realities. Now, there's no problem. 30K is a lot for you. That is your current reality. But if you remain there, that's where the problem is. In general, if you look at the whole world, do you think 30K naira is a lot of money? Picturing the whole world, people buying Bentleys, Benz. Do you think 30K is a lot of money in general? No, 30K is not a lot of money in general. Now, another problem that blocks you from having the abundance mindset is the fact that you think everybody making it is fraudulent. The guy, oh, he's into Yahoo, he's scamming people online. He probably has a rich uncle somewhere that sends him dollars. That's why he's flaunting it about. If it's a lady, oh, she's into prostitution, there's a sugar daddy sponsoring her luxurious lifestyle. She can't afford that. And the reason you keep thinking that is probably because of what the information you've exposed yourself to. And if you keep thinking like that, you will not be able to ask questions that will move you from poverty. Questions like, how did you do it? Can I also do it? Can I do what you're doing? Can I know what you're doing? Please, can I pay for a course? Can I pay for mentorship? Can I pay for consultation? Can I pay for something? I also want to learn how to make money on my own. If you ask those kind of questions, you will take yourself a step further towards becoming successful rather than painting everybody black because you don't have what they have. And that jealousy in you, that envy, that thing in you that makes you feel like you deserve that life or you should be the one in that position is a drive. Take hold of it and ask for answers. Ask, be curious. I'm even moving into another mindset of an entrepreneur. Be curious, ask questions, seek to know, and when you know, use the knowledge. The second mindset after the abundance mindset is value. Having value. Now, value is not just when you teach people. No, that's not just what value is about. Because for most people, you feel like if you don't teach, you can't provide value. No, that's not true. Value is anything that can make someone's life better or can help someone else to get money. Value is anything someone needs to make the person's life better, move the person's life forward. So if you have a knowledge that can help somebody move the person's life forward, that is value. If I need something to get another thing done and then you have it in form of a course, that is value. I'll pay you, get it, and do what I have to do, and I'll see results. If I see results, I'll give you a nice review. That is value. The more value you have, the more money you make. It's as simple as that. As simple as ABC. The better the value you are providing, the more wanted it is. So don't beat yourself over. People are not paying me attention. People don't want me. No, provide value, provide more value, provide better value, because the better your value, the more it is wanted, and the more it is wanted, the more money you are able to make from it. And if you are providing value to the rich people, you would make more money because the rich already have your money. Yes, if you see a poor person and a rich person, please go to the rich person. The rich already has your money. All you have to do is present your case well before the rich person and you'd get your money. And don't think that you can scam rich people, because they also have the ability to price. But bottom line is presenting your case well. That will be in another episode. So we're talking about value. It's not just about providing value. Provide premium value. Acquire skills that make you unique. Provide so much value. Provide value that you cannot be easily replaced. You don't have to say this is the only place I get it. No, 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 no. We know we can get it from elsewhere, but be unique. What makes you stand out? Is it your customer service? Is it your delivery time? Provide value that cannot be easily replaced. Poor people, what makes them poor is that they are not able to serve people in a manner that they are not easily replaced. Can you be easily replaced? Can we always opt out for something else? Can you be easily replaced? Can we just say, no, I'll get it somewhere else? That's not being irreplaceable. That's being easily replaced. Serve people. Be keen about providing value and serving people. That's where you would make more money. Think to yourself, what can I do for people that would make a whole lot of difference in their life? What will I do to people that will change their life? That will provide a solution to changing their life for the better. And again, value is not just about services you provide. Value is also in the price. Now, this is even a bonus because I'm diving into pricing. For instance, you price your course. You teach people how to speak well. You price your course for 15,000 naira. And then you say 15,000 naira. Somebody sends you a message, oh, I would like to purchase your course. And you say, oh, that's nice. The cost is 15,000 naira. You get to learn this and that. And the person says, oh, I don't have 15,000 naira. What I have is 4K. And I'm like, no, bring 8,000. Make it. The person will say, hi, no, the last I have is 5,000 naira. You have already devalued that cost. You have already put the value in the mud. You have already made that cost not valuable. If you tell me, I tell you, oh, my turn your talent to money cost is 10K. And you tell me that, oh, it's only 5,000 I have. I'll tell you, well, you can pay in installments, 2-time installments, 5,000, 5,000. When you're done paying, you get access to the course. You would know that my course is valuable. You will know that what I'm about to give to you is really valuable. I might even tell you that if you're paying installments, you pay 12,000 naira, 5K. If you're paying for the second one, you pay 7K. Because that time I'm giving you is money. But if you're paying at once, you pay the 10,000 naira. You would know the value of that course and you would not want to even pay. You would go and keep that your 5K. And wait till the next time you get 5K, then you come and pay 10K. Because if I'm keeping it for you, since you don't have the discipline to save up the money, and I'm saving it for you, you will pay an extra 2,000 naira. Yes, that's how to show that you have value. That's how to place value on what you have. If they have, you tell you that, oh, I have just 4K. You now say, oh, just give me this one. You have already lost it. Just leave entrepreneurship. Leave it for the people that have it. Finally, for the third habit and mindset an entrepreneur that makes money should possess is the patience mindset. I want you to understand that entrepreneurship is a journey and you should be patient, willing to learn, unlearn, and relearn if you must sail through successfully in this journey of entrepreneurship. There's no fast road. There's no swift road. Most people are looking for swift routes, fast money, and that is why they go into a lot of things here and there. You know them. They go into different things and lose track of who they actually should be. Okay, patience. You learn a new skill. You don't expect to master that skill the moment you learn it. It will take you time. It will take you practice. You can practice an hour every day, 3 hours every day, depending on your goal, how you want to be within a period of time. If you want to be a pro fast, you have to get started with pro moves fast. Plus, if you are not learning, you are dying. There's no two way about it. You have to constantly learn every day, because that's the only way you would grow, improve, and be on your journey to becoming a pro. Patience is figuring out what to do at a time. Figuring out what to do. In the meantime, have small tasks, daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals, 5-year goals. Because if you have daily goals, you would meet them. Your daily goals will help you meet your weekly goals, and your weekly goals will help you meet your monthly goals, and it goes on and on. The purpose of having daily goals is so that you don't get distracted. You can get distracted after you have completed your goals for the day. You are permitted to get distracted. But if you have goals, you would know that your life is patterned. You know what to do and when to do it. Have daily goals, have weekly goals, monthly goals. And if you're not able to complete your daily goals, you can't get to complete your monthly goal. So it starts with bits. If you're the kind of person that you feel like you must do everything at once and finish, you will never get to do it, because if you do one today, you do one tomorrow, before you know, you have done 30. But if you are waiting to do 30, you would remain there till, for let's say, 3 months, you have done nothing. But if you keep doing one every day for 3 months, you have done 90 things. It's not the amount that you do at once, it is the bits that matter. Because if you do one today, one tomorrow, one next tomorrow, by the end of the month, you have done 30 things and you have crashed your goal for the month. You want to do 30 things this month, you do them one a day. But if you say you want to do 30 things in a month and you keep only one day and try to do all those 30 things, you might not be able to do all the 30 things you've set to do. That is the importance of having daily goals. Now, this brings us to the end of the entrepreneurship series, episode 1. There is a bonus for you, because why not? As an entrepreneur, you have to be self-motivated. You have to be self-motivated. Don't seek external motivation from people, from things. Oh, I'm so inspired today. Let me get up and do this. Oh, I'm not inspired today. I'll just save it for tomorrow. As an entrepreneur, you are strong-willed. Come rain, come sunshine, you do what you have to do. Whether or not you are motivated, you do what you have to do. Whether or not you wake up early, you must do what you have to do. That is the mindset of an entrepreneur that makes money. People jokingly show you how they are when they make videos. They dress just their upper body, and then their lower body, they're probably wearing a boxer or tying a wrapper. They show you these things because it's not every time that creators feel like creating, but they have to create to get to where they want to be. Do you understand? You have to do what you have to do to be able to do what you want to do. Yes, because some people feel like they should, destiny helper, that term destiny helper can only work when you are on your path, when you are doing something. Nobody would help a lazy man. Every day, the only thing you do, you wake up, you complain how there's no money, there's no this, there's no that. You surround yourself with people that say the same thing and you expect to make money. How? Some of you go to your friends to get advice, business advice. Your friends who do not know anything about business, who have never started a business, who have never ever read a book on business. That's the person you go to for advice. You end up just laughing and gossiping. Then you come back and say, oh, there's no money. Are you really serious with your life? No, you are not. No, you are not. I will tell you for free. No, you are not. When you are serious, when you get serious, you would know that entrepreneurship is not for the weak. No long talk. I'm glad you made it to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Come back for the next episode by next week. Go and implement all you have heard, jotted, written, because nothing will change if you sit with the information you've received. Do well to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.